My dad owns Pilgrim World. Who you calling stupid?
If the buckled shoe fits.
Wednesday Addams is back in action, ready to stir things up in Jericho and join her fellow Nevermore Academy students for another semester. Netflix just dropped the first teaser for Wednesday Season 2. The horror-filled trailer shows Wednesday failing a security check at the airport with a ton of weapons, reuniting with her Nevermore roomie and a creepy doll, casually swinging an axe, and maybe even playing some kind of school sport, all while proving she's at her best in the dark. Jenna Ortega is back in braids for Tim Burton's show, with Catherine Zeta-Jones and Luis Guzmán returning as Wednesday's parents Morticia and Gomez Addams. Emma Myers is back as Enid Sinclair, the teen werewolf, Fred Armisen as Uncle Fester, and Joy Sunday as Bianca Barkley, the teen siren. The teaser for Wednesday Season 2 kicks off with Wednesday Addams at the airport, joined by her hilarious sidekick, Thing. We're left wondering where she's headed or where she's coming from, especially since the trailer shows her being driven back to Nevermore Academy. When she says it's like returning to the scene of the crime, it's clear she wasn't flying back to school. Also, remember in Season 1, Lurch, George Bercia, drove her to school in the premiere and back home in the finale, confirming that Nevermore is within driving distance from the Addams family home. In the Wednesday Season 2 trailer, there's a small clue. Wednesday grumbles about Thing packing sunscreen. This suggests she might have gone somewhere warm for summer vacation. It raises some interesting questions for the premiere, like where exactly she traveled, what she thought of it, and if she's still getting creepy texts from her stalker. It'll be fun if the show threw in a quick flashback of her trip, maybe to lighten things up a bit. Even though Enid Sinclair isn't in the airport scene, it's possible she went somewhere with her family or even tagged along with the Addams family. It would be a fun way to bring Enid back into the mix, especially since Emma Myers teased that Enid's more of a badass in Season 2. It'll be hilarious to see their very different vacation styles. Enid rocking bright, colorful patterns and chatting with everyone, while Wednesday sticks to her black wardrobe and gives everyone her signature cold stares. While a tropical vacation for Wednesday isn't exactly the dark, spooky storyline fans might expect, it seems like the rest of the season will definitely keep things grim. Plus, it looks like Jenna Ortega's wish for Season 2 came true. In January 2023, she told E! News at the Golden Globes, "I think, me personally, I would love to see the series get a little bit darker and embrace the horror aspect a little bit more." Looks like they're delivering on that. At first, Enid seems like a bit of a bait-and-switch character, especially in Season 1. When she first shows up, she kinda gives off vibes similar to Amanda Buckman, Wednesday's snooty rival from the 90s Addams Family movies. Amanda would fit right in at Nancy Reagan High School, where Wednesday gets expelled in the premiere for dumping piranhas in the pool during water polo practice. Nevermore Academy at first seems like a darker version of that school, and Wednesday is just as determined to get herself kicked out. Enid's super perky attitude, love for all things sparkly, and cheerful nature make her an easy target for Wednesday's disdain. But things take a turn. Enid's got a lot more depth than we first realize. Her bubbly personality is actually a form of rebellion against her lycanthrope family, and she eventually wins Wednesday over. They end up becoming a solid duo, and their friendship becomes one of the main highlights of the first season. So when Season 2 was announced, it was obvious that Enid would remain central to the story, with her bond with Wednesday still front and center. The new trailer gives us a couple of great moments for Enid. First, we see Wednesday walking into their room to find a wild party going on, with Enid happily greeting her. Then, in a fun twist, Wednesday gives Enid a creepy doll with human hair. Whatever trouble they face in Season 2, it's clear they'll be facing it together, and their quirky personalities will keep bringing plenty of humor. The trailer really shows how much Wednesday has evolved since Season 1, while still staying true to her dark, morbid nature. One of the biggest challenges for the show during its first season was balancing this, and it looks like Season 2 won't backtrack. Wednesday remains that unyielding, stubborn figure, refusing to compromise for anyone, her mother, her peers, or any institution unlucky enough to have her as a student. But over the course of her first year at Nevermore, she softens in different ways. She learns to make friends and even starts to understand her mother, all without losing who she is. The trailer gives us some creepy moments like Tyler Gulpin, Hunter Doohan, grinning in a chilling way, and a scary monster getting closer to Wednesday. After Tyler's big reveal as the Hyde monster in Season 1, it looks like he is back and maybe escaping Willow Hill. There's even a face-to-face shot of him and Wednesday. Could this new monster take human form and be stalking her? Definitely something to keep an eye on. The trailer also teases the return of Grandmama, a beloved Addams Family character. Fans were hoping for more of the Addams clan in Season 1, so it'll be exciting to see how Wednesday interacts with her quirky relatives. Grandmama Addams is the quirky and mysterious matriarch of the Addams family. She is Gomez and Fester's mother and the sister of Great Aunt Sloom. The family often calls on her when they suspect supernatural activity or run into something that stumps them. She's old, well-traveled, and full of knowledge. While it's been established that she's been around since medieval times, her exact age remains a mystery. Grandmama is an expert cook and alchemist, though her tendency to mix up the two often leads to chaotic results. She's also a practicing witch, but her spells tend to fizzle due to her senility. Throughout the years, Grandmama has been portrayed by various actresses. In the 1991 film, she was played by Judith Malina, while Carol Kane took on the role in Addams Family Values. In the 90s animated series, she was voiced by the late Carol Channing, and in the 2019 animated movie, Bette Midler voiced her, also voicing Georgette in Disney's Oliver and Company. Now, in the show, Joanna Lumley portrays the role. Catherine Zeta-Jones is back as Morticia, Luis Guzmán as Gomez, and Isaac Ordonez as Brother Pugsley, all making appearances in the trailer, both with and without Wednesday. We even hear Morticia warn Wednesday that uncovering family secrets could lead to deadly consequences. This could mean we'll dive deeper into the Addams family history, and perhaps connect it to the Stalker storyline from Season 1, though we'll have to wait and see. Wednesday is now joined by her brother Pugsley, and interestingly, it looks like he's picked up some lightning powers. But Pugsley isn't the only new addition. Replacing the late Miss Williams, we have Steve Buscemi making his debut as Barry Dort. Billy Piper also joins the cast as Capri, and Thandiwe Newton plays Dr. Fairburn. It's not all new faces at Nevermore. We also see Wednesday's psychic abilities and investigative skills are stronger than ever, teasing episodes with even more intense horror themes, just like Jenna Ortega promised as a producer. In a surprising twist, the showrunners have decided to split the 8-episode Season 2 into 2 parts. The first batch of episodes will drop on August 6th, and the second part will air in September after a short break. And that's a wrap for today's breakdown. What are you most excited about for Wednesday Season 2? Do you think the darker themes will take the show to a whole new level, or do you prefer the quirky charm of Season 1? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on more updates about Wednesday and all the latest happenings in the world of movies and TV. See you soon.